Look at this place. It's so cool. You know, this to me is really cool. You see how made it is? If you can't see it, you know, this isn't the subject for you. I'm not trying to get rid of people, but, you know, I need the people that get this. Just what you're seeing right there. Immediately. They're not like, I don't know. The people are like, yes. I know exactly what that is. This is what I want. You know, this is all I want. I tell the people on Patreon all the time. I never stop thanking them and always tell them it's not just the money. I need them. They're my moral, you know, support. They're the ones that believe in me and trust me. And that's all I care about. It means everything to me. I know there's not many people left in the world like me, so it's hard to believe that. Everyone is so full of shit these days. Look, X. You know, see, it's not that impressive because it's two different calibers. But, you know, yet nevertheless, it's a perfectly symmetrical X. Everywhere you look, it's some amazing tucked in, you know, field goal. See that? Look at this. Look how this one comes up and does that. Now I'm still right on this lumber yard somewhere. See how they all start at one spot? Look. I know it's in here somewhere. Could they have gotten rid of it? I've seen it happen before, not with lumber yards, but I've seen where they've literally removed things and just, it's completely gone. Like where they'll take a whole structure down and not just knock it down, but the wood and everything is gone. That's the weird part. Like, why not just knock it over, you know what I mean? Like, that's fine. But they actually will take it, the wood away from it. Okay, where could this thing be? Like, I feel like it's not here. It was like right in here somewhere. This beautiful lumber, you know, like I've been showing you, this laid out lumber on top of sticks. I got lots of noises to my left. You see how even the sticks on the hill just don't look quite natural? It's because it's not. It's a bird, I think. See how this touches? Look. This is what they do here. Oh man, I'm never gonna find it. Give me a second. All right, there's a lumber yard in here. There used to be. I came all the way in here to try to find it. I want to see. It'd be cool to film even if it hasn't changed, but just to see if anything happened to that thing, because, you know, I have very few of those, and it's literally a duplicate of what you see in my other places. You know, it's pretty amazing that you find these lumber yards only in the middle of Bigfoot worlds. Look at that. It's straight up. Before when I was talking to you guys, I was way up there. They're all up there. That's the Bigfoot world. The actual world of them is. This is where they come down and mess around. Look. You can just tell by the sticks on the ground. It's just, they strip the bark off these little sticks. Look here. It's already looking a little lumberyardy. Okay, so now we got tons of pine cones. Looks like a place to eat. Isn't it a coincidence? Behind a giant boulder is the hugest area. I'm talking like 400 square feet of eaten pine cones. It's amazing. See these holes? They're all just, see, look, here you go. You don't see the hole because it's stuffed with pine cones. It's not prairie dogs. It's not animals. I'd be willing to bet, see, look, they all just, I think they take a stick and do it. And it keeps them fresh or whatever. I see it too much. Okay, where's my hidden lumber yard? Let's check out this boulder real quick. Remember, day one. The mind-blowing's coming. This is just walk-arounds. Give me a second, let me find this thing. I can't find it. You know, that's how they do it, you guys. They either moved it, or, you know, it's just, they do it so well that you can just walk right by it, think you've covered it all, or something like that, you know, but not finding it. And I knew it was right here somewhere. You know, it could be up above me on that landing. I don't think so, though. Look at this, there's like a whole structure right there. Really cool structure. I'm gonna go up to that because I'm not seeing this thing. Give me a second. This is really, really good. I'm gonna go in here. I think it's worth filming this no matter what. I'm still looking for this lumberyard thing, I call it. Look at this. There's no doubt this is interesting in here. Man, I'm getting in good shape, you guys, because I have cranked through it today. I'm a little out of breath, but that's after walking 2 miles straight up a hill. It's not too bad. All this in here looks really interesting. I really want to find that lumberyard. Give me a second. Let's just walk through here. I'll try to be as quiet as I can. Which is really hard. Oh my God, is that it? They ruined it all. You guys, who remembers that? I don't even know what video it is. I have to go through 100 videos just to find it. This used to be it. You can still see it, so you'll believe me. You can still see it. You see that? But it's been completely messed up. All that stuff was pushed. That part of it was pushed off. God, I love this area, man. Do I get the chills in here big time? I mean, look, let me do a 360 in here. Really slow. Oh my God, I guess I'll have to try to find that video. I mean, I don't know what it, it takes hours, you guys, to find. Then I gotta look through it, and maybe I called it lumberyard. I'll type it in, because I'd really like to show you what that looked like. And then something just took it and went, and there's no big trees that fell or anything. Well, there is that one. And these two, which could have possibly, if they really hit them hard, could have flipped them over there. But it looks like they're in a group and were just pushed over there. Let me do a zoom 360. I know this is a special area. If they're around, they are watching me. I had noises up here. It seemed to be birds. Look at that one. Look at that's just held right there. I just happened to be on a lumberyard. Yeah, that's what I call it. That's not, I know. Look, a lumberyard doesn't have to be as big as ours. It could be 6 inches long, but nevertheless, it's a lumberyard. Don't argue with me. Look, X. Field goal through, X. Great spot. So bizarre. I mean, you see where I am. There's no way. And it's identical. Here's the one thing. I'll show you something cool about this one when I'm done. Here, let me get by my face. I never do this. I'm trying to go slow. If I could tell you the battle with the ADD while you're doing something like this. Just taking a peek. Look how clean this is right here. Let me unzoom us. All right, so this isn't looking too accidental to me. These big trees, I was wrong, because these big trees coming in were probably here because they're underneath. Okay, and here was the cool thing about this one. It was perfectly uniform, just like these, right? See how nice they are? Like they were laid there. There's no doubt about it, right? Nothing's cut. And here, like the one that I found over the winter, was just on one stick. Well, here they had them all. See them? Going the other way as well. So they put a whole really big base there. I mean, they were really looking for support, like maybe putting a lot of them there. Now, why they would do that, I don't know. Just to get, when they need one stick for something, I don't know. It must be for a special type of structure or something. I don't know. Look at this little spot, though. I mean, this is really cool. This made it worth it today. even though I've been here, it looks completely different. Please, if someone remembers that video, let me know. I know there's at least a few people. I think the video got a lot of views, actually, if I can remember. Like, I mean, it has a fair amount of views. You know, last year, you guys, I used to get 100,000 views, 50,000 views, 20,000 views a video. Every single video, even if it sucked. And now I'm just completely blacked out by the government. It's so frustrating. Look at the insides. They sit right in there. Right there. It's coming, guys. Again, it's day one here. I'm going to go up to Bigfoot University this week. Not to there, but right to where the gates are. And I have this amazing spot there at the beginning. It's really good, and I'm really curious what it looks like there. Look, you got an X. It's resting on a notch. Like a stick thing, right? Where a branch used to be. And then you got a break right next to it. This is all Sasquatch. And then right where I was sitting, there's another X. I don't know if I just filmed that one or not. There's an X right there. I tell you, in here, it's amazing. A lot of the X's are mismatched calibers. Like that one. And I see them all the time. And you know it's them. See how it goes? Watch, it'll droop, see? It was blatantly brought up. And I see that too much. Over and out. Just walk us through. I was just hanging out there. There's something going on around me. It's just, it got so quiet. Whenever they move in and they're not going to interact, the rest of the forest shuts down. I've seen it too many freaking times. The birds are chirping, everything's going fine. And then I walk into one of their crazy spots like this, and the entire forest goes quiet. That's when they don't want anything to do with me. You know, well, as far as letting me know. You know what I mean? Like, in the woods and stuff. Or, woo! Or the best is, woo! I can do it exactly like them almost. This is because I will never forget it for the rest of my life. It's been embedded in my brain. That happened 20 feet from me, you know, 50 feet from me, something like that. Oh, it was crazy. And then and then a chicken responded. Well, it sounded like a gargling bird, you know, and they were both on either side of me. And I was walking into a spot. He wasn't talking to me. He was either trying to distract me or he was talking to the chicken. Or, you know, not the chicken, but whoever's making chicken noises. You know, there's too many things like this. You know, just where something was moved out of a hole and it's gone. You know, I see that, just hundreds of that today. It's not even nearby. So here's look at this spot. Of course, there's your inside as always, okay? Always with your insides. It meets there. This is a great little place. This place made up for the whole day today. Look at this. I mean, I climbed up. Do you guys... God, I wish I could take that back almost. I climbed straight up a hill for miles and miles. I did get great footprints, I think. We'll have to see what they look like. And some noises off camera, but nothing to brag about. Look. I like when they structure things up. When they structure things up, it means it's a place they spend time in, and a place they're going to use their magic in. So if I walk through, they can go invisible. They need these things to do that. Or at least it sure looks like that. Look at this. I showed you that earlier today. 100 times in the last year. I mean, are you kidding me? There's no way that got there without being put there. It's like they know where to put this stuff. I can see impressions all over that. You're not going to be able to see it. I mean, they've really walked in there. Excuse me. Look at everything very carefully as I walk from here, from this spot. It's a small little spot, but it's amazing. The lumberyard's a mind blower. Like, I'd give anything, whatever I have, to stand there and see how that lumber got moved. You know, I don't get it. Why would they do that? It was perfectly stacked. So I'm more willing to believe that, you know, a tree somehow moved it, because I don't, why would they just shove some of it over a little? It doesn't make any sense. They wouldn't spend all that time making that perfect, putting all the ones on the bottom and all the ones across the top. And it was this perfect square lumber yard. And now it's like it's yard saled. So I have to believe that somehow a tree fell on it or something, because I don't know why they would destroy that. And unless they saw me looking at it, I know I'm the only one that's ever seen that before. And, you know, it was too blatant, and they were like, all right, let's just mess this up a little bit. That's the only thing I can think of. Over and out. Hey, so I'm leaving, and I decided to go the opposite way because I found a little dirt road that went up a way I've never been before, and I got way up here. I'm even seeing snow. You'll see how high up. Like, you didn't see any snow today? Well, there's some snow. Look how blatant once you get way up here. I mean, it's so blatant. Like, that's actually a break into an X, right? So that's good. That means that little hill there is really good. And then look at this. I'm looking for secret. I can't really tell you secret things, signs. There's another X right there. I can't get the angle on it. You got to trust me. There's two perfect X's. The one I showed you, and another one right down there. So just taking a look around up here. This really climbs. I had no idea. And you can tell I'm not lying to you by seeing snow that I'm actually getting higher. I can't imagine how high up I must be here. 10,000? Look at the X there. There's an amazing X right there. Giant scale X. God, I wonder if that hill is better than I think it is. There's another X right there. A skinny X down there. I'm not making this up. And they're all in the exact same spot. I can't tell you how many times when I'm doing this, I've almost driven off a cliff. Like, I'm not even exaggerating or trying to make a joke. Like, I don't even know how many times. 100 times where I'm like, ah! I turn back because you know, like, I know where I'm going, but you can just get distracted. See, I'm seeing a lot of work down there. A lot of work. That's pretty cool. You know, just checking it out. This is my first day up in Eagle County, you guys. My first day out. And I'm not really where I wanted to be yet, but I have no choice. And I am going to be going to the beginning of Bigfoot Universe, 12 miles before the gate. And it's pretty interesting in there. And I hope to get some kind of, see some changes and get some action. You know, that's probably not a bad trail to walk up. Give me a sec.